Okay.
All right, so business owners, everybody here is a business owner. What we're addressing today is going to be solely about your business, but on top of that, it's about your credit.
Right. We want to go over the tools and the resources that you need to better your credit. So bear with us as we get through it.
So it's not a typical credit or credit repair conversation.
Right.
So is anybody here familiar with us? Anybody?
Okay, in the back she is.
All the people we didn't help, nobody?
Not in here.
Okay, I see a couple hands. I see a couple, okay.
Okay.
So I'm Zeb.
And I'm Keisha.
And I want to start this off with a word of the day. So if y'all ever seen any of my videos, I do a word of the day. Your end should be greater than your beginning. So when all of us were born, we was born with the tools that our parents gave us, but on top of that, the tools that we just was given from God. But once we decide to exit this earth, which whenever that time may come, we should not have those same tools. We should not have the same thought, the same resources. You should be way better than when you came into this earth. So if you're making as much money as you believe you should, or if you're not making as much money as you believe you should, it's not the economy. It's not a recession. It's your philosophy. The way we think, we will eventually become. So as everyone think it, that's what you become. So I don't want to hear it's a recession or economy. Let's work on our philosophy and how we can better things.
Absolutely.
So we got a story to tell y'all. Who are we?
All right, so I'm Keisha. We both came from corporate America and we became successful business owners in the credit repair industry because we decided to start buying back our time. Time was very important. We have kids, we have a family, and being able to move how you want to move and buy back your time and be financially free was the goal. It was never in a specific niche. I had no idea we'd be in credit repair, business credit, and coaching and teaching other people how to be successful also, but that's where it led us.
So to be honest with you, I used to be a manager at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's what I did for a living.
Yes.
She used to quit every job she had. We stayed into it because she had every job in America.
I was mentally unemployable. You could not employ me.
So she wanted to do entrepreneurship because she couldn't keep a job, and I didn't want to do it because I was okay with my job I had at O'Reilly. Like, I made decent money, took her out of house, so I didn't want to move.
Yeah, and I wanted to move away. I didn't want to live in Memphis no more. I was over it. I wanted to go to Nashville or go somewhere else that I could find either a better cost in a job or start my journey, which I thought back then would be my own clothing boutique. But
and we did move. We moved to Puerto Rico. So if y'all don't know that, we actually reside in Puerto Rico. So
yes, and we came here just to be able to serve you in a different capacity to see what you need and what areas we could be of help.
So when we talk about business, we run a business efficiently from an island.
Yes.
So we started here in Memphis. We run a business from an island. So I hope you all take these gems and really take notes. Like they say, note takers are money makers. So if you're not taking notes, I don't think y'all like money. I'm just saying, if you're not taking notes, I don't think y'all like money. All right. So let's talk about credit and factual dispute. I'm not going to get deep into this. I really want to show it to you all so y'all can see it. But do anybody know what factual disputing is when it comes to credit?
For your personal.
Personal credit. Nobody know what factual disputing is? So do anybody here got bad credit? Y'all don't want to tell us
all
that?
All of y'all got good credit.
Y'all don't want to tell us that? It's all right.
It's okay.
Can y'all go get what y'all want with y'all credit? Because what I'm talking about is to get what you want with your credit. Like to use other people's money, but don't use it to the instance you go broke, use other people's money.
Yeah.
So factual disputing is when you identify an error on your credit report and you start disputing it. It can be anything from your name being misspelled, your address, your date of birth, or your social. When you dispute these items, by law, they have to remove them. But if they don't remove them, by law, you can seek up to 80 times the damages. So if you applied for a house that costs $200,000 and you got denied due to something being inaccurately reporting, you can get almost $20 million. So I hope that caught some people attention to listen now.
Because it works. And one thing I want to add about factual disputing that's my favorite is when your name is misspelled on an account or on your personal credit report. And that's simply because that's how I cleaned up my credit when we first began. My name was spelled wrong. They had an H in my name. And I learned about credit. I learned the tools that I needed. I found that inaccuracy, and I had I think about 20 accounts removed just because of that. And don't judge me.
20?
That was student loans. Don't judge
Hey.
me.
No wonder why we went broke we first started dating.
No. No, try.
So here's the steps and facts with disputing. The first thing you want to do is retain your credit reports.
Yeah.
You want to obtain them from the annualcreditreport.com, not Smart Credit, not Identity IQ, not CreditWise, not Credit Karma. You want to go to the annual credit report, because when you dispute on your credit and you try to seek damages, the consumer reporting agencies would throw out your claim because it's not furnished by them. So if you go into third-party companies to seek damages or to use it to seek damages, they're going to say, "This is not my report. This is their report." And if you ever looked at the annual report, anybody ever looked at the annual report? Okay. If you looked at it, you look at what's on Credit Karma or you look at what's on Identity IQ, Smart Credit, it's completely different. Yeah. They got stuff dating back when your mama used your credit.
For real.
So you want to identify the errors. So take your time and look for inaccuracies. These are things we help you do. Then you want to contact the consumer reporting agencies. So do everybody here know what a credit bureau is? Like, can I get a hand? Like, please. I know y'all ain't that smart now. I tell y'all I got some jail. Okay, since you know what a credit bureau is, can somebody tell me? Experience?
Yeah, y'all know the big three.
So, did y'all know that credit bureaus didn't exist? No. Y'all didn't know that?
No.
So I want everybody to take out their phone and look up this. 15 USC 1681. Hey, I'm going to do it with y'all. And we're going to read it together. Can I get somebody to read for me? 15. This is cinco. Anybody speak Spanish? Yes, it's cinco. Okay. 15 USC 1681A. You're going to go to Cornell Law. Let me know if you are there. Now, somebody confident to speak in the microphone, I want you to read it for me. You will? Did you find it? No. Yeah, you just want to do it. You don't have Wi-Fi? Well, I can do it. Huh? I'm on it. Come on. So, let's read B.
The term person means any individual, partnership, corporation, trust, estate, cooperative.
Okay.
Cooperative, association, government or governmental subdivision or agency or other entity.
Okay. So do you know what a consumer is?
Yes.
What is a consumer without you reading it?
Someone who buys goods.
Okay. So everybody here is a consumer, correct? Okay. Now, click on person. Y'all click on person. If you're looking at it, click on person. It should be, if you got Wi-Fi. They say y'all don't got Wi-Fi. Now read person definition.
The term person means any individual, partnership, corporation, trust, estate, cooperative, association, government, or governmental subdivision or agency or other entity.
So did you all get that? Okay. Now, I'm not done with y'all. Now, if you go down to D, it's a consumer report. What's a consumer report?
I don't know. Is it a...
Did it say credit report, Experian?
No, it didn't.
Did it say credit report? Are you looking at it? I saw Experian back here. Oh, okay. So now it's a consumer report. So let's look up consumer reporting agency. Y'all find it. What does this say? You're going to be reading now. Okay. Y'all listen to it as she read.
Consumer reporting agency. The term consumer reporting agency.
Y'all listen now. She might have to read it twice. I want y'all to get it.
Means any person which, for monetary fees, dues, or on a cooperative nonprofit basis, regularly engages in whole or in part in the practice of assimilating or evaluating consumer credit information or other information on consumers for the purpose of furnishing consumer reports to third parties, in which uses any means or facility of interstate commerce for the purpose of preparing or furnishing consumer reports.
Anywhere in there did you see credit bureau?
No.
So why did y'all say credit bureaus exist?
You better teach.
But when you think of bureau, what do you think of? All y'all know crime. This Tennessee. TBI, FBI. Yeah. So, consumer reporting agency, not credit bureau, meaning they don't exist. This is the law y'all reading, not my words. You good? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I just told you all credit bureaus don't exist. Therefore, when you address them, when you're disputing on your credit, you shouldn't call them a credit bureau. That's one reason why you don't get results. You got to speak the language of a lawyer, especially to set them up so you can get money. We didn't just move to Puerto Rico, just move. So the USC, that's the United States Code. That's what you all just read. It was made in 1926. I'm going to get back on that in a minute. What is credit? The definition of credit is the ability to borrow money based on your past spending or credit building experiences. That's the simplest way to put it. You
got it.
What is a credit score? Do y'all know what a credit score is?
They know it.
Well, you know that number is fake as well, right?
It's an algorithm. You're right.
So tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. You sure? Okay. So if you go to annualcreditreport.com, you will get a credit report without a score because scores are algorithms. But if you manipulate the report, the score becomes higher. That's how you achieve the 800 credit score to fund all these businesses that are in here. Now, if you already got money, this ain't for you. We got another conversation, but that's how you get money to fund your business. That way you can work on marketing. You can work on hiring somebody to do your content. You could rebrand, because these are things that most businesses lack. Even though you're a small business today, don't mean you're going to be a small business tomorrow if you get the correct tools to grow that business. Now, credit scores, this is how they're broken up. 35% is your payment history. 30% is the amount of money you owe. 15% is your length of credit, and 10 is new credit, the other 10 is credit mix. Miss Credit Score. How many points do 35% equal? No, just a period. 192.5. Yes. Yeah, so everything I just read, if you just did what it said, you have a 550 credit score with nothing negative on your credit. So most people who got blank scores or just a small credit profile, that's why your scores are low, because you don't have enough credit. But when you add these things, that's how you raise the score. So the 30% is 165, the 15% is 82.5, and the other 10% is only 55 points. That's how you get the 550. But credit scores are not real. So like we just discussed, there are algorithms that when you manipulate the report, you get the score you want. So if you don't have the score you want today, I'm telling you, start manipulating the report by working on your credit reports. Don't focus on the score. Focus on the late payments.
And utilization.
Focus on the utilization. Focus on the charge-offs, which are illegal to report on your credit as well. Do anybody know what a charge-off is? Kinda, but not. You want to tell her?
Okay.
You want to tell her?
I'm shy, y'all.
She like y'all. She like what I'm doing. I'm like tonight. So credit scores are real on the charge-off. The charge-off is basically income. If you read the report, like I just mentioned earlier, a charge-off is when they sell it. Oh no, write-off is bad debt. My bad. They get insurance claim. So let's just say a vehicle. Anybody ever had a repo? You ain't got to tell me, but your vehicle charged off. They get insurance claim. It's done. On your credit report, say written off as bad debt. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen that before. That's income that the consumer is supposed to claim. So you get a 1099-C from the furnisher of the information, which is the person. So if y'all go back and read person, they say furnisher. When you get that income, now you have to claim it on your taxes. Income by law does not report on your credit reports or consumer reports. That's how you remove charge-offs. This is not me saying it. You have to go through the laws. Now, I want to go to something else when it comes to, oh, this is your phone, my bad. If you all are still on the page, let's scroll down to 1681A1. And if you all are there, I want to show you how you can remove late payments and also remove utilization from your credit with the law. Are you all there? I'm trying to show you how to remove late payments now. I can send it to you. I mean, it's on YouTube. 1681. I mean, 15. I mean, my bad, y'all. Triple. My bad. We already on the page. Go down to the section A1. A1. So it's a reports containing information solely as transactions or experiences between the consumer and the person making the report. You read person. Who is the person? No. You're the consumer. Trust. So that means corporations, organizations, so you're going to get it. So now let me read it again because y'all didn't get it. Before we read this, number two, right? Number two say exclusions. What do exclusion mean? There you go. So it's a except provided in paragraph 3. So if you go down to 1, say reports containing information solely as transactions or experiences. Is a late payment a transaction? Or is it an experience? Is it utilization transactions or experiences? Same thing. So why do they report it? They report it because you allow them to.
So that's how you build it up.
Right. So you use the law against these reports, and this is how you get your scores where you want them at. Now, you still got the obligation to pay them. I'm not telling nobody don't pay your bills. Pay your bills, because they will sue you. But this is how you get the item off your credit, because your utilization, something I see all the time, is holding you back from getting your business funded, or the late payments, or the charge-offs. That's holding you back from expanding the business. I didn't help, well, I said me. We didn't help collectively over 13,000 people. In Memphis, I know for sure, at least half of that has been Memphis. Yeah. So with that being said, you all, I see this all the time. That's why I don't do personal credit repair anymore. I do business credit, because business owners have bad credit, but they don't accept it. And you can just remove these things using the law and now start funding your business. You still owe the debt, but you can fund your business. That's how we go. So any questions? Give me one second. Get the camera, stop recording. And then you get the mic. So what's your question now? You got great personal credit. You okay?
My credit profile is good.
Okay.
And I have a payday score of 100.
Okay, you got 100 payday score. Anybody know what a payday score is? But what is it based on?
It's based on your, I think that's what it's based on your
No. Business owners. I guess all y'all fund y'all business with y'all cash, right? No. A payday score is how you pay your bills with your business. So that's what a payday score is. Yes. Do you know about a bank rating score? So this is another reason why businesses don't get funded. 95% of businesses don't do this. A bank rating.
For $50,000 stuff like that. How does that work? What does that process look like?
Did y'all hear a question? Y'all heard? Can you send the mic? I'm finna get you. Okay.
Hi, my name is Amber Fan. I am the owner of the Video Oasis. You guys can come see me in the right corner. But my question is, for someone who does have great credit and does have a good business for, how do you go about getting business loans as far as getting $50,000 or $60,000? Like, what does that process look like as a business owner?
Wow, y'all. I got something great for y'all today. So they told us to do a giveaway. Listen, I'm not even charging a lot of money for this. It's one freaking dollar. It's $1. That's the giveaway. So I'm gonna tell you this also. Anybody heard of the no doc method? The no document method? Do y'all know what it is? We'll explain it also for $1. You ain't gotta pay us, it's on the website. Go get it. We're gonna show it to y'all in a minute. So, what's your question? How you get that business funded for $50,000, $60,000? You got great personal credit, right? Your business, have you checked to make sure you're in Tennessee? LLC?
Yep.
So you got to be an LLC, C Corp, S Corp, no sole proprietors. You got a home or physical address?
Physical.
How long you been there?
3 years in October.
And you got the business bank account, business phone number.
Operation agreement. I have
Everything. Who do you bank with?
Navy Fed and Chase.
What kind of business is it?
That's awesome.
Spa?
That's awesome. You can get business funding.
You can get business funding. Have you applied for it?
No, because okay.
So in my mind, I feel like if I go get a loan for $50,000 tomorrow, that's what I'm asking. What does that process look like?
Can I give you an input on that?
Hold on,
Instead of
y'all.
getting a big line of credit, what I would do is instead of getting a loan with the money, I would get a line of credit like far as a credit card that big. Not because you start back paying on that loan so quickly.
That's my question.
Like you start back paying when you get it, you owe it.
So what are you doing when you get this 50,000? What's the plan?
Expanding. So let's say I want to go get an expansion. So what does that look like? I don't understand.
So now I'm finna do a consultation with you, y'all. This is a live business credit consultation. Y'all better take notes. No takers or money makers. Y'all hate money, you don't take it. Now, your bid has been open 3 years?
No, my business hasn't been open for 3 years. I've been at the location for 3 years.
How long the business been open?
5.
5.
business
Then
and
you
personal
got 5
sector.
years of tax returns.
No, I have 3 years of strictly entrepreneur tax returns.
So there's 2022, 2021, 2020.
You can get funded.
Do you report income?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much are you reporting if you don't mind? Give us a parameter.
Like what is the HEP?
No, your
No.
AGI.
How much income do your business make? Like, what do you pay taxes
when you
on?
file your taxes, what are you claiming when you file it?
Everything.
So
Do you
pay,
write
you
off
owe
everything?
taxes.
Yeah, I owe taxes.
You don't write off everything.
You don't write off nothing.
I write off everything, but I still owe.
No, I'm saying, okay, so like I'm gonna give you an example. So let's use the median 50,000. If you make 50,000 for the year, but you write off 25 of that 50, it's gonna look like your business lost 25,000.
Okay, so I can tell you this last year. I don't know about other years.
It's okay.
Look, this is why I like Trump now. I'm not a Trump supporter, but that man's smart. He don't pay taxes.
But so last year I made $130,000 in my
Great.
business, and I think my AGT once I did all my write-offs and stuff, it was like 80, like low 80.
So your take home should have been 80,000.
Yes.
Okay.
I still have to pay back.
Right, yeah.
And stuff like that. I paid back like 3,800.
Okay, that's good. But I'm asking you that because I see people that make the same amount that you make, but they write off everything, and then you can't get no business funding because it's like your business lost.
This may be you and her if you make.
Okay. you have to.
Hello, y'all. I gotta make sure y'all heard that. If you have a business and you're not trying to pay taxes, getting business loans and lines of credit, not credit cards, would be very hard to obtain.
Yeah.
So if y'all didn't hear that, you have to pay some taxes to show you make money. Yeah. If anybody here owned a business and tried to buy a house, you had to show you made money.
At least for 2 years.
At least 2 years.
Yeah. We know that, you're not going to claim everything every single year, but you need at least the 2-year mark in order to get a house, to get whatever you're looking to get. So you've done that.
But now I'm scared to go to the loan because.
Why you scared? Scared money don't make no money.
Not scared like that, but like you said, I don't know.
Because you got it already started.
People say, you get a loan, it won't be due back. You don't have to start on it for a year.
No.
So that's my question. What is the process look like?
Yeah.
Literally, what does the process
Navy
look like?
would approve you just because of how your business is already structured and you already got the tax returns and everything. But as soon as you get it, you're going to owe the next month, like your first payment starts. That's why I like line of credits for business credit. Me personally, you can pull it out. So if I got a $50,000 line of credit, but I can pull out 40 at one time, and I leave 10 on a credit card, then I got 40,000 in cash, but I'm only paying on the credit card or the line of credit. Because the payments will be lower.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have a question, but I got a question.
Okay, what we got?
So, what do you think are the best business banks in Memphis right now?
What do we think the best business banks are? So who said it? Somebody said
Right
one of
here.
them. Truist is one. That's how you do the no doc method. So the no doc method with Truist, Chase is a good one, but Truist is a great one because they would give you money based on no documentation. You don't need tax returns, but what you need is good personal credit. You need to be open at least 6 months. You need to have your bank rating score. What's the bank rating score? I just said it. You want to catch it?
She said she would.
The bank rating score is money flowing into the account. If you have a relationship with them, you have no documents, but you got great personal credit, and your personal credit is structured properly because you manipulated the reports, you're going to go get money from Truist. I done did the 50,000 plenty of times. So, also, we got Pinnacle. Anybody bank with Pinnacle Bank? They give money away as well.
Penn Fed, Navy Federal.
Yep. But, yep. And then you can get so much on the personal side, but when it comes to business, it's 10 times more. Any other questions? Can we? What's your name, man?
My name is Montreal Beverly. I'm CEO and founder of LB South Tiny Home.
Okay.
So what I do, I buy property here in Memphis, and I buy foreclosed in foreclosed areas. And my big issue when I kind of started this past December. And obviously I can't say, okay, well, hey, I need some money, but I have nothing coming to the account.
Right.
So my issue is that I've tried. I have a friend who's a general manager at Wells Fargo Bank, and
that's a good bank.
Yeah, he kind of told me, man, I was gonna do that. See, what you said is maybe federal, but my issue is that I can't get I have to go through my cousin. He owns his own. He's a real estate owner, so he kind of funds everything that I do. So another issue that I'm having, I need your expertise on is that how can I get a business grant so that I can continue to grow? Because most of my business is grant out of pocket and I'm kind of in his pocket. I kind of want to have.
How's your personal?
No. Before we get to that, like I'm life coaching too. Why do you want a business grant? Remember, as a man thinketh, so is he.
Okay, so
why do people get business grants?
That's true. That's true. So you teach me now.
See, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. I like that.
So, with this business grant, you want the money so you can go acquire more properties, but not pay the money back. So you want somebody to just give you something. In other words,
see, like example, I'm a member of the Black Challenger.
Okay, Black
so my business especially with it. And see, my big focus is not my goal is not to be rich. I don't want to be rich at all.
There's nothing wrong with being rich.
We want to be wealthy. We don't want to be rich.
But hold on, but see, I don't want to be so wealthy where I'm up here, but as a culture, we're down here.
But guess what, though? I got to go into this now. Okay. God never said not get money.
Okay.
He said, keep my commandments and live.
Okay.
So that means, long as you abide by what God tell you to do, you can be the richest man in America. You just got to keep his commandments and live. That's all he asks us to do.
Your money will help your culture. You saying they down here and you'll be up there, but if you got the money, I mean, you able to give back in a bigger capacity, right? Because we're not necessarily wealthy yet, but we're able to fly from Puerto Rico to here. To
we flew in yesterday, y'all.
Into a certain capacity to pour
with
into
4
people.
Kids.
Yes, we traveled and
we just had one. She just had one.
yes, we had. I did. Tell
me. Security bag though, and what I'll get it because I've had questions for days about. I sit up at night and I research. I have a book. A book of information that I take from financial experts, from loan experts, And they've never told me what you gotta do.
We're very, very
We articulate things.
differently. We read a lot of books. So I'm not saying don't read the books, but get out there and do. Our experience came from, and most of our knowledge came from doing before we read the books.
So we're not just talking.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
not just
proven
talking.
experience.
We got proven successes. We built a 7-figure business just by the knowledge that we have from corporate America and a motivation to not go back to corporate America. And then from there, just continue to educate ourselves. And that's when we started reading. So my advice is just to stop reading and just do. But if you want to start building business credit from the sounds of it, you're gonna have to be the PG, and you're gonna have to start with your personal.
You know what the PG is?
That's,
I'm sorry, I'm using.
I don't know that.
Okay, so personal guarantor. You're gonna have to guarantee your business, whatever business line of credit you get, or loans or whatever. You're gonna have to be the PG of that.
I'm gonna steal this guy stuff right here that's selling in the green table, at the green table. Is your credit good or is it like this?
My credit's good. Like,
You sure it ain't like this now? He said his like this.
It's not like this because this is the thing. You see, I have an account with Quill. I have an account with Granger.
No, I'm talking about personal credit. I ain't talking about
Not your
business.
personal.
That personal credit like this?
That's why you got to build that first. As a business owner, you really don't have an option.
So I got something else for you. Business owners, so y'all know this. There are 2 types of business credit that you all inquire about. The first type is business credit. Do y'all know the second type?
It's corporation.
It's corporate credit. Corporate credit is when you get approved without personal guarantee. Everybody wants business credit without personal guarantee, but you don't make the money as corporations. So you have to at least be making $2 million a year to get corporate credit. I have a tow truck service here in Memphis, Tennessee. We get them corporate credit, not business credit, because the business owner don't have to show nothing because he makes $2 million a year.
Because his business makes the money. What's your question?
My last question, y'all is stupid.
It's $1. I'm telling you, it's $1. Every time I tell y'all it's $1, y'all better go get it.
I
got a QR code.
Because my last question would be so I buy my properties through government. People discount very low. So how can I use these properties to also continue to grow to make more money? My goal is to also grow. My goal has been, and I've also succeeded in the tiny home business. I've been very well. I've made plans.
I'm gonna sit this here for y'all who want to get it.
I'm very talented at what I do. And I shot myself. And my last question would be, how can I use my property? Like I said, we not having any income. My credit is shot. It's not really shot because I got scammed one time. This really was really shot.
What's a scam? Tell me.
Scam is when not knowing the knowledge. You know how.
Like what this person did to you.
I bought a truck. I like nice cars. I bought a truck. Financed it.
But you don't want to be wealthy?
I would love to be wealthy.
Yeah, that's what you said. You didn't want the money.
Who said I didn't want the money now? I'm just saying.
Caught you up.
Sometimes it's Oprah, she wealthy.
Is she?
She wealthy, right?
Absolutely.
Oprah's filthy
Oprah wealthy.
What happened with mom?
That's a different conversation, but we can talk about it.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Absolutely.
I love what y'all telling me, but it's just I'm kind of messed up because Memphis. I'm just Memphis wild different, But I'm just trying to use my properties to make more money.
What do you do when you buy your properties? You just let them sit?
I'm actually I'm letting them sit so I can acquire more. I'm trying to see how the property value shoots up.
Any equity?
These are all vacant lots. I have no income.
So what is that?
All vacant lots. I have one contract that I did over
Try to make money.
that actually helped my side with it.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm understanding. Vacant lots, no houses are sitting on them, just a vacant lot.
I have approved designs now that are ready to go.
You need to sell and flip those lots. People sell and flip lots all the time. You start there. Have you ever thought about wholesaling?
I have because like I was referring back to my club that does real estate. he was kind of he's trying to he gave me the game that y'all kind of give me, like what you just said. But you know, I want to kind of build my own brand. And like he said, well, if you want to, you know, like I can easily take that and just go and flip them and get rid of them. But
You need to flip them and get rid of them. I mean, I'm all about you can turn it into certain things, correct? Yep. And then if it's a certain flipper in certain neighborhoods that you buy in vacant lots, what I would do is just go ahead and sell them to those flippers to get some money. Like I wouldn't hold on to, I wouldn't hoard those. If I were you, I would wholesale. Seem like you got the knowledge to do that. You can use those your designs to buy any foreclosed property or
And
property.
wholesale it takes no cash.
Yeah, tax lien properties or whatever. I wholesale my granny's house. I mean, wholesaling is pretty easy. I did it and made 50,000 like that. Like I went to the title company, signed the money, and it was done. So wholesaling, I'm not sure if anybody has a real estate company or interested in real estate, but it's pretty easy.
Over here.
I'm gonna make it real quick and simple. You find a distressed property. If the distressed property needs any rehabilitation, anything probate, let's say for instance someone dies in a family and that family lives out of town, that family members lives out of town, they don't want to deal with the house. They like, okay, whatever, I sell it for a low cost because it don't mean nothing to them. Well, you just bought a property for $30,000, but you try to fix a flipper or investment or investor. You're the middle person. So the person right here, I bought the property from him, but I'm not buying it. It's on paper. It's a contract. It's an agreement that I'm going to find you a buyer, or he might not even know that I'm not the buyer directly. It depends on how you want to brand your business. And then from there, I go find someone to purchase it. I'm just a contract holder, right? He can't do what he can't sell to nobody else. He can't do anything. And then once I find my person that's going to buy, they're going to buy my contract. They're not buying their property. Then we all go to closing together. Then we go to closing together. He pays for the property. I get my check. They get theirs. He gets the property, and everybody walk away. So I really love wholesaling because you can make $10,000 off a sale. You can, if you want to, be generous. You can say, oh, I only charge you $5,000, for the fee. But you build your cash buyers list, and you go from there, and you continue to build. And that is a great industry that you can get business credit in because they want you to, make the communities better.
And I got another thing. What's the name of your business?
Is that on paper?
So y'all, I'm finna give y'all another gem about business credit. The name, when y'all go through this, that's the business credit ebook. You can get the business credit course, the ebook, the personal credit course for $29. When y'all go through, y'all can see it. Just got to buy the book. The name of your business itself deducts $10,000 to maybe $15,000 from your fund.
Yeah.
You have to choose a name that's appropriate.
Yeah, we are, of course, the name of our business is Find a Credit Solution. On
Used to be
paper,
business, I don't do that no more.
well,
We Zeb and
okay.
Keesa. This is a brand. I bought the domain.
Listen,
y'all look up zebandkeesa.com. That's the domain.
last 5 years, let's not have this argument. The last 5 years that we started, our business name was Find a Credit Solution because we repair personal credit. Then we ventured out to business, right? DBA. That's what DBA on paper is. FCS. They don't know what we do. We're consultants on anything that I go apply for credit or whatever. They ask me, are you employed? Absolutely. Am I self-employed? Absolutely not. I work for my company. My company pays me.
So that name you have, you need to go through Tennessee, right? Go back to your Tennessee Secretary of State or whoever your registered agent is. Change that name. Give me the name one more time.
It got Tiny Homes in it. Homes you need to take out.
What's the name? The whole name? LB? Just do LB Enterprise, LLC.
Mm-hmm. They don't need to know exactly.
Trucking people. Anybody know a trucker? If you got trucking inside your business name, that's wrong. You're not going to get funded.
High risk industry.
Choose logistics.
Yeah.
Enterprise. Management. I like you asking questions. You're going to make a bag. Okay, I work for Puerto Rico. I want some questions. I can go back to this island now. I ain't got to deal with this. Once again, I don't care about the market. I'm going to make a bag regardless. Okay? So tell me about the market. What about it?
How will banks feel about actually giving loan to agencies,
So is that kind of goes by what you just said? I would just put it under an enterprise.
Well, your business should not be real estate.
Okay.
It should not have that anywhere in the name. So take that out of the name and make sure you have good personal credit because you don't make $2 million a year, and go get that business funded. They don't care.
But you
they know you're
said
gonna pay them
it.
back.
He said it. He knew. You said that. What was the statement you said? I want you to say it to yourself so you can hear. The market is what? Okay, so that's what the banks are thinking when they look at the name of your business. I'm not going to invest in this business. I'm not going to give this business any money because this industry right now is on an up and down, or it's just on a down. However, people still buy houses every day. I was thinking about starting a wholesale business back here in Memphis. I can run virtually wholesale from Puerto Rico. I don't have to come here to do it. So you can
Drinking
do the
pina
same
coladas,
thing.
eating mofongo.
I don't eat no mofongo, but if y'all got any more questions, just before we leave, you can come ask.
Yeah, like we'll
just
sit there and
whatever.
talk one-on-one with anybody here. Cause we got 4 minutes left, so I want the questions, and we got to wrap up.
If you have any questions, any business coaching needs, whatever, we can help you. Definitely get there.
So next thing I want to tell you all, we gave you all the $1 ebook. It comes with a credit repair letter in there. If you have not seen the letter, anybody got late payments, or let's just say, how about this? Let's say mama got late payments, or daddy got late payments, or brother got late payments. You ain't got it. I want y'all to come up here and read this letter. This letter is in the ebook. Y'all ain't got it now. Mom and dad and them got it. Just read the letter. Brother got it. Your wife got it. Husband got it.
And one trick that I love that you can do with, I don't want to use the word manipulation, but of your credit score. Payment history is 35% of your credit score, right?
192.5 points.
All right, so you got your payment history, then you got utilization. But every day, I promise you, I'm not kidding you, I get an email or phone call from one of our members that's still in our personal credit repair program or business that says, well, my credit score dropped today.
Get the ebook. It's $1. It's the letter in there.
Get the ebook.
No,
you good.
Hey,
you good.
we handwritten that letter. Sound like an attorney, don't it?
Yeah.
That's when you know the law.
Absolutely. What was I saying? See, he know I got mom brain. He messing with me. You agreeing I got mom brain?
So, any more questions? Y'all got us here. I don't know if y'all gonna get anybody else about business credit, but they ain't living in Puerto Rico.
Stop saying it. We moved there for business purposes. So, long story short, you know how you have to continue to
Pay taxes?
pay taxes at a high percent.
We don't pay nothing.
We don't pay taxes in Puerto Rico because we imported our business there.
We don't pay nothing.
So
That's another bag. No.
You have to import your whole business in order to receive. It's called Act 22. You can look it up. So Act 22, you go through the process, you get approved, put in your application. You have to live there at least 6 months out of the year. So we technically could still live somewhere else in Puerto Rico, but we choose to live there because we love it there. And
you can definitely do it with real estate.
Yeah, you can do
Definitely.
it. Yeah.
If you come to Puerto Rico, holler at us.
Yes, if you ever come to Puerto Rico, come. We can show you around. Okay. Well, come on.
All right. Last minute for questions. If not, we better get out of here.
Here you go.
Where do we follow you guys on social media?
I'm Zeb. Zebulon Mitchell. That's how you look me up. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What else I'm missing?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
That's it. I'm on all that. And Keisa?
It's Keisa Mitchell. Quisa. And I know. Yeah, Quisa Mitchell.
Zeb like Z-E-B, like zebra, without the R and A.
Yeah.
So y'all can find us on social media. If you want one-on-one help, we can talk somewhere in the back, or I sit up here, just put me to the side. I'm here. I didn't come all the way to Puerto Rico not to talk. And get the ebook for $1, and you can get the course also. Thank you all.
Thank y'all.
Awesome.